Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rupali, and today we are going to be deciding a TBR for May. I usually don't do TBRs because I am very much a mood reader, and the past 2 months have been kind of rough, and I haven't been reading that much. So I have about 20 books unread on my shelf, which, if you can see, they're turned the opposite way because I need to have like a visual indication of how many books I still need to read. I have put all of them into a wheel, a random wheel generator, and I'm going to pick 4 books that I have to read in the month of May to get rid of my physical TBR a little bit. I see a lot of creators do this on YouTube, so I'm just kind of like doing what they do because quite frankly, I need to finish reading the books on my shelf. And I'm not allowed to buy new books also. I'm only allowed to buy books that I've already read on Kindle or from the library and I really liked it and I want a copy of it. Those are the only books that are allowed for me to buy. Everything else, anything new, absolutely not. No exceptions. Not even new books that I really want. I'm gonna have to wait from the library. Okay, so let's just get into it. The first book is Behind You is the Sea. Okay, that's fine. This is a book by a Palestinian author and I really have been meaning to read it. I just haven't because I know it's gonna be sad. Next. Ooh, okay. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Okay. I'm really into cozy fantasy, so I'm excited to read this. But again, I just haven't gotten to it because I don't know. There's no reason. Next up. Anxious People. Okay, you know what? All of these books are books that I haven't, that I'm really interested in. Wait. Okay. I'm really interested in these books. I don't know. They're just not as talked about, / they're not authors I've read before, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna like them, minus the Palestinian book, because I know I'll like that. And so I'm scared. What if I don't like it? And I have the physical copy, so that just makes me sad, because I'm like, I have the physical copy and I don't even like this book. No. No. I have to read Emma. I picked it, so I have to read it. There's no deadline for these. I just have to read these at some point in the month of May, and I have to complete them in the month of May, or DNF them by the end of May, and say that I gave it an attempt. But a real attempt, not like a fake, like, okay, I'm just not gonna get to it and say I DNF'd it. No, I actually have to make an attempt. Behind You is the Sea. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. So many E's. Anxious People, and then Emma by Jane Austen. Behind You is the Sea is written by a Palestinian author. Only 230 pages, which isn't bad. I bought this because I wanted to support Palestinian authors and Palestinian stories. An exciting debut novel that gives voice to the diverse residents of Palestinian American communities in Baltimore whose lives intersect across divides of class, generation, and religion. Oh, it's set in Baltimore? Go slay. That's like really close to me. I have heard so much about it and I'm really excited to dive into it actually. The next one is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. And what does that word even mean? Oh, a bad-tempered person, especially an old one. Okay. Okay, so she's bad-tempered. A curmudgeonly professor journeys to a small town in the far north to study fairy folklore and discovers dark fae magic, friendship, and love in the start of a heartwarming and enchanting new fantasy series. Oh, it's a series. Sure, I want to get invested in a series right now. Okay, you know what? I hate when they cut, I don't know if you can see this, if y'all can see this, the pages, when they don't cut them evenly, like, what is that about? I hate that. I don't like when books do that because it just doesn't feel as satisfying to go like this versus like this one where the pages are cut evenly. You know? That's just me though. Oh my god, this book is kind of dusty. Great. Can't wait to read this one. You like a good read to cozy up to at night after work. Frederick Bachman's Anxious People. I've heard a lot about this book. Looking at real estate isn't usually a life or death situation, but an apartment open house becomes just that when a failed bank robber bursts in and takes a group of 8 strangers hostage. Each of them carries a lifetime of grievances, hurts, secrets, and passions that are ready to boil over. None of them is entirely who they appear to be. In short, they are the worst group of hostages in the world. I feel like this story is like, it was the friends they made along the way kind of story. I really have heard a lot of good things about this and I want to read it. So I will, because I have to. I'm excited to read all of them. They're on my shelf after all. Last but not least, we have Emma by Jane Austen. This is a very wide variety of books that I have to read this month. Honestly, it's good for me. So everyone knows the story of Emma by Jane Austen. It's like the story of a well-to-do girl who she's very good at dominating like the social hierarchy around her and like matching people up to like who she thinks they should be with. Again, like I said, it's very dry. Mostly because it was written like what, in the 1800s? It's something I need to like take my time with and read through it and like understand the prose a little better. Yeah. Okay, these are what I'm gonna read in May. Hopefully I actually do. I will. I have to. I must. And I'm putting the video on the internet, so there's like a paper trail of me actually saying that I was gonna read these books. And when I don't read them, it'll be very embarrassing because I said I would read them. Yeah, let me know what you guys are reading for the month of May. It was so nice to be with y'all today, and I'll see you in the next one.